Good morning, social media socialites. I am doing my morning walk on the beach. I'm man enough to say I'm out of shape. Even though I think I look good, you know what I'm saying? I definitely look good. But at the same time, you know, I'm not foolish. I know that I need to get in better shape. So you guys know that I believe that there's nothing to stop you from being successful as you. You know, that's my catchphrase. At the same time, sometimes it's difficult to get started. And I use the rule of 90 to get started. You can change anything in your life in 90 days. And I believe in a quarterly system. So the way that the quarterly system starts off is with the 21-day rule. It takes 21 days to do something to make a habit, and it takes 21 days to do something to break a habit. So I don't know if I'm gonna do these morning talks every one of these 21 days because eventually I'm gonna get to the point to where my shape is in, my wind is better. What am I gonna come look at? For what? I live here, I'm not vacationing here. But why? Come look at what? I live here. I own a condo right there. One of the things about the Dominican Republic is they're always trying to get you to buy something. It irritates me. That's one thing that's real. It does. Like it completely irritates you. One thing is they look at us and they see, because we're millionaires here, that even if you're not a millionaire, when you come here, you're a millionaire here. The average person's income is $70 US. So that's the average person's income, $70 US per week. So when you come here, instantly you're already a millionaire. But anyway, I got sidetracked. What was I talking about? And I'm gonna leave that in the vlog too, the morning vlog. So I'm walking. I got my beach shoes going. But anyway, that definitely does bother me. I'm talking about come and look. It's early in the morning. But anyway, what am I talking about? The point that I'm trying to make is, eventually it's gonna go from a point of, eventually it's gonna come from a point of me walking the 21 days and then eventually jogging the 21 days when my wind gets better, when my stamina gets better. That's what I was talking about. When my wind gets better and when my stamina gets better. But so 21 days to do something to make a habit and 21 days not to do something to break a habit. And so right now I am walking the beach and I'm gonna do this every 21 days to get in shape and get just used to it. And that's one of the things I said to myself why I decided to get the property on the beach, why it was a necessity, because there's some other properties that are really nice, that are less expensive. Sorry about that, guys. A phone call came in. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is, I think I'm gonna have to start doing this earlier too, because I want it to be more tranquilo, more tranquil, and a lot less people on the beach. And also, I want it to be where I do it before my day gets started and my phone gets to ringing, because even though it seems like I'm on vacation, like my man thought that I was on your next vacation. Like, no, boss, I'm not on vacation. I live here. I'm a CEO. I'm an entrepreneur, expat entrepreneur. So before my day gets started, yep, I started too late. My phone is ringing off the hook. But man, look how beautiful this is. I gotta show y'all this. Look at how beautiful this is. My phone is ringing off the hook. But man, look how beautiful this is. I gotta show y'all this. Look at how beautiful this is. I'm gonna turn it around. But the point that I'm trying to make is, I don't think that I'm gonna do these morning walks and talks and vlogs every 21 days. But I am going to make sure that I get into the habit of walking the beach, doing some cardio every morning. And then eventually I'm gonna just start doing 2-a-days because there is this dope gym that I found that I absolutely love. I love this gym, and I'm going to start going to that gym in the afternoons because one of the things about me is that I suffer from having very low energy at times because I don't have a thyroid. Y'all see? I don't know if y'all ever saw that scar on my neck and wondered what that scar was from. It's because I had thyroid cancer. I had my thyroid removed. And one of the problems with that is that you have low energy. Sometimes my energy gets super duper low, which is why I'm so grateful that I can be my own boss and be an entrepreneur. Oh, they fishing early this morning. Oh, you caught some good fish yet? My man out here fishing with the hand and the rod. They ain't playing no games. They out here fishing early. Out here fishing early. They out here fishing. But like I mentioned, I'm so grateful. That's one of the things I'm grateful about is the fact that I do get the chance to make my own schedule. I am able to work smarter, not harder. Work for myself because sometimes I'm tired and I don't want to do nothing. And I don't have to do nothing, and I'm grateful for that. I'm the CEO, which means that I profit off of me, which means that the meeting don't start till I show up. That's not to brag or boast, that's just a benefit of being blessed. Hey, look at that alliteration. Not to brag or boast, but a benefit of being blessed. Hey, my speakers know about that alliteration. That's good right there. But yeah, nevertheless, that's what I'm doing this morning. So I am going to continue my walk. It's beautiful, just at the edge of the world. Like it's just, oh, this is just, oh, I'm at the edge of the world, man. I live on the edge of the world. Oh, this is amazing. You guys know I love water. Like I have water tattooed all on me, you know? And I love fish. I have fish tattooed all on me. And what's so dope is a video reminder came up of when I was at my house when I first started doing YouTube in front of my beautiful fish tank. And now look at my fish tank. It's so funny. Somebody talked about that. Somebody said in the comment was like, wow, I remember when you did a video when you were in front of your aquarium, and now you're doing videos in your condo on the beach with the water behind you. Look at Jehovah God. Oh my gosh, he is a blessing. And that's why I want to encourage you guys, and that's why I do what I do. You know, there is this empire of inbred individuals that are looking like they are just hell-bent on trying to disparage my character and just trying to tear me down. I saw another video about me today. I reached out to the guy, hopefully and this guy seems to have some business acumen about himself, so hopefully he will accept my offer for us to have a conversation. A real legit conversation, no debating, no arguing, no fussing. Let's just have a conversation. He said some stuff trying to discredit me once again, tear my business down. It is what it is. But that's why I do this and I live like this, because where I come from, this ain't possible. Where I come from, a beach, what's that? Where I come from, you don't even leave outside of your neighborhood. Like I come from Atlanta, Georgia, Vine City specific. And there are people that never get out of Fulton County, let alone out of the country. I know some people that live in DeKalb County in the city of Decatur. They are born, raised, and die in that same small zip code. They don't even go to the other side of town, like the south side of town, to the north side of town. They think their whole entire world revolves around Magnolia Street. Their whole entire world revolves around one project, Gates. Because a lot of times we talk about this is that the gates were put up to keep crime out or to keep us in. I live in a whole other country, which is amazing to me. I live on the ocean, which is amazing to me. I own a piece of real estate that is on the ocean. That's amazing to me. That's just amazing to me. And so I guess the thing about it is that my content ain't for everybody, but It's kind of like this. This is the crazy thing. It's kind of like when stuff is made specifically for women and guys pick it up, they don't get it. It's not made for them. Or like when you make content for the LGBT community and people that are not LGBT look at it, they don't always get it. They criticize it, they don't get it. And I think a lot of times my economic empowerment is made for everybody that wants to be an entrepreneur, not just a driver, not just a worker, not just a shift supervisor, but the owners, you know, not just the employees, not just a caretaker, but somebody who owns. So because my content is made for that, they automatically think it's supposed to be, I guess it goes to everybody, but there's some hidden gems. There is some specific information for people who come from nothing. And it doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, Dominican, Haitian, purple, blue, has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has all to do with your economic surroundings. The same way there are people who come from the projects where I come from, who've never been outside of 3-block radius of their house. There are people that live in trailer park dirt roads that are the exact same way. Nothing to do with color of their skin. They might be Hispanic or Latino, or they might be Caucasian, but it is that mindset is the same. It is that self-limiting belief that's the same. It is that condition that you're born into becomes bred in your DNA. And that is not the case. Just because you were born broke don't mean you have to die broke. When you're born broke, that's not your fault. If you die broke, that's your fault. You might not have been born into money, but if your kids are not born into money, that's your fault. And that's what I teach, that specific niche. And I guess so for people who've always had like a family member they can lean on, or they have a credit score they can lean on, or a socioeconomic background or something like that that they can kind of lean on. They don't get it, they don't understand it, and that's okay. Everything ain't for everybody. My man coming with the horse. My man coming with the horse. You guys gonna see him in a second. But I guess they just don't get it. And I think that's part of it. I feel like they don't understand. And it's all right, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I get it. They are entitled to their opinion. But I'm grateful. This is what I do and why I do what I do. It's for the people who need to be encouraged, who needs money-making motivation to let them know that it is possible, that any situation you're born into is not the situation you have to die into, that you are a God. You are the creator of the life you want. That's what it means to be a God. No, I'm not the Almighty God. You're not the Almighty God. You're not Jehovah God. You didn't create this. Hola, mi amigo. But, está bien, no gracias. But you can create this life. He gave you the power to create your life. You are made in the likeness and the image of Him. You are a God. You're not the Almighty God. Hey! You're not Jehovah God. Hey, with all His splendor and marvelous, wonderful creations, you're not Him, but you are His son or His daughter, and you're made in His likeness and in His image. And He said for you to create. And if Jehovah God can create this wonderful, splendorful world, what type of world can you create? That's what this is about. But guys, I'm just talking and walking, getting my morning cardio on. But I'm about to get my morning cardio on, get me a smoothie, upload this quick little vlog because I don't have to do no editing to it really, and start my day. Listen, the only person stopping you from being successful is you. If you don't know it, you can learn it. If you haven't met the person, you can meet them. If you don't have the mentor yet, you can get them. You can get the mentor. If you don't have the character, you can develop it. If you don't know it, you can learn it. The only person stopping you from being successful is you. If you want it, go get it. Get out, go get it, and come back with it. sis is waiting for you. What's going on, social media socialites? I am back. I thought that I was not going to do a vlog today. I thought that I was just gonna do myself running on the gym this morning, or going to the gym this morning. But I said, you know what? Let me do a full-fledged vlog because we got a contract in on a property, and I need to get me a new printer. So I got to get me a new printer. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and vlog today. So I am headed to Puerto Plata, to this place that's called Super Jumbo. It's kind of supposed to be like it's supposed to be like Super Walmart, but they call it Super Jumbo. So I'm headed out to Puerto Plata and to get this new printer, and also I am headed to the fish market because I want to get me some new fresh fish. So I got my man, my driver is waiting for me. Better introduce you guys to my man. Hola, papi. ¿Cómo está? This right here is my man, Juanito. Say hello.
Hello, mama.
He is the man. Listen, he's my driver, and he's the man. So he is the guy who takes me everywhere I need to go. Gracias, papi. ¿Cómo está usted? Bien?
Bien, todo bien.
Yeah, very good. So he's helping me with my Spanish. And one thing about Juanito, he speaks English very, very good. How did you learn English, man?
Escuela.
In the escuela, he learned English in school, okay. So he learned English in school, so he speaks English real good. I trust Juanito. He is the man. We look at properties together. He tells me when stuff too far away.
Yeah.
He tells me there was a property that was in Gaspar Hernandez. He was like, Papi, what you say?
We go Sunday, we go party.
Yeah, so Sunday we're going to party. We're going to Rio
San
San Juan in Cabaret. So this Sunday we're gonna go have a real good time. But yeah, he tells me the area when stuff is too far away, tells me good stuff. I trust Juanito. You have to make sure you get some people who you can trust. So we're headed to Jumbo and Puerto Plata, and then we're gonna stop in Sosúa at the fish for ¿qué quiere decir? Fish market, or it's
Pescadería.
Pescadería. So we're gonna stop at the Pescadería on the way back. But yeah, so that's what we are doing today. Started my vlog off the right way. I'll show you guys some of Puerto Plata, show you some of the city. I've shown you a lot of Cabarete, and just have a real good time today. So I'll check in with you guys in a second. It's Sosúa Beach.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it's so beautiful when you see past the trees. Yeah. The motoconchos. Sosúa Beach is nice.
Oh,
You really can't see it right now.
Nice.
Everybody goes to Sosúa Beach.
A lot of chopping.
A lot of chapeadoras. A lot of, hey, papi, what you doing? You know?
Cerveza.
Yep. you got a lot of people, and Skanky Panky too.
Skanky Panky.
Yeah, Skanky Panky. Yeah. Yeah. I love about the Republic Dominicana is beauty in the mountains and in the playa and the sea, the beach. That's why I like the North Shores. We're protected because no storms come, right?
Yeah.
No storms. How long has it been since a storm come to the North Shore? They say years. No hurricane. ¿Cómo se dice hurricane en español?
No volcán.
Huracán?
Volcán.
Volcán.
Yeah. No volcán.
No volcán. Okay, no volcán. Yeah.
Maybe yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Montaña. Montaña.
You know, like Burger King, the hamburguesa.
Oh yeah, just hamburguesa aquí?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't had, where is that? We gotta stop.
Burger King.
Burger King is there? Oh, we gotta get a Burger King.
You gonna stop?
Yes, yo necesito hamburguesa con queso
Yeah, Bob, you never.
Yeah.
You can stop it
We
later.
stop it because I haven't had a good one in a long time. Yes, we
You
got
you
to.
remember?
Yes, we gotta get that. I need that. Yo necesito. Yeah, but this is the Super Jumbo. Oh yeah, I need that. I need that Burger King. I haven't had a good Burger King in a minute. It's good. A Whopper?
Good.
So good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I need that. I need that. But yeah, this is the Jumbo. Yeah, on the way back we gotta stop at Burger King.
Yeah, you take her home though.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that in my life. I'm trying to do good. I'm trying to just do fish. I'm trying to do good, Juanito. I'm just trying to do fish. Ooh. I might not make it. I might not make it. This is the Super Jumbo, which is kind of like the Super Walmart. Yep. Yep, so this is like the Super Walmart. So I came specifically for a couple of things. I really don't want to go shopping too tough. I'm gonna see if they have certain things, like I need some Badia. I need some Badia. Hola. As you guys can see, it's just like a normal grocery store. It's just like, oh, that reminds me, I want to get some tea. I need to get some tea and some sugar, some azúcar. Yo necesito azúcar y té. Oh, let's see. Where's Badia at? Let's see. Perdón, señora. ¿Dónde está Badia? Badia, the seasoning Badia. No sé. Sí. Ah, aquí. Sí, gracias. Okay. Now, one thing that I've noticed, I haven't seen it here. There is a supermercado, there's a supermarket that is by my house that I walk to, and there's a bigger one that I drive to. They don't have cold milk. Here is it's concentrated milk. I haven't tasted it yet. I bought some, but I haven't tasted it yet. So I'm gonna try and see what the milk is like, the cold, like I'm gonna taste it and see. But I hadn't bought any cereal. But here is my azúcar. I need some sugar. I ain't even gonna fool around with the Splenda stuff. I was watching a video last night of this dude making a video about me, and he was sipping on some sweet tea. And the whole time I was thinking, man, I ain't had no sweet tea in a minute. So I'm gonna get me some azúcar, which is sugar. This is sugar, azúcar refina. I get a small one because, well, I don't really, most of the time when I do have my coffees, I haven't had many coffees though. I'm gonna get this one. It's better to have more than enough than not enough. But yeah, so like the milks and everything they have out. So let me focus, because my phone is about to die, which is another reason why I gotta stop vlogging on my phone, because it's always dying. It's always dying. So let me focus, and I'll get back to you guys. A humidor tobacco shop where we are in the Dominican Republic. This looks pretty dope. Inside, oh, I need me a new torch. I definitely need me a new torch. I need to give me a new torch. Let's see. And the Monte Cristo. I'm gonna get the torch and some Monte Cristo. Focus. And this is the only section that they have. And I'm not too happy with them, so we're gonna get this little bit of stuff, and then I'm gonna go to the other spot. Juanito, like I said, I trust my man Juanito. Juanito said there's another spot that's specifically only electronics, so I'm gonna go there. And I need to get me a new phone, a new Claro phone. So, 33,000 pesos. About $400 or $500. Do I like this? Do I like this? 49-inch. I think I might like this. So this here is the computer store. Ah, man. Gracias. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I think maybe this Canon might be good enough. So I need something like this might be good. It's wireless, a laser. They got this in black. I'm probably gonna get this. This. I think that's sponsored by my web. There's a lot of white song down. It's beautiful. You ready? Yes, you ready? Okay. I like the champagne. I like the decorations. It's really nice. Okay, so I'm ready for me. Okay.
That's the one. That's the one. I was that one out.
This I'm supposed to be living. Feliz Día de Padre. Gracias, señora.
Hiding behind the tree. Hiding behind